I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. A prominent member of the area's emergency services community died earlier today following an accident involving a pickup truck in the town of Monroe. The victim was 67-year-old William Brown, a past chief of the local Lakeside Fire Department and a department member since 1968. It happened shortly before 11 a.m. when the truck Brown was driving went off Cromwell Hill Road and veered down an embankment, hitting several trees. Those at the scene say it appears Brown suffered an as-yet unknown medical condition as he was pulling out of his driveway.
Apparently this morning he was coming out of his driveway, that's his driveway right across the street, and suffered some sort of medical condition and lost control of the vehicle. The vehicle went through a yard, over an embankment. He's down probably 200 feet. It's tough, you know, I mean, whenever you have a long-standing member of the department, he's probably 47, 48 years member, past chief, he's on the fire advisory board for the county, so it's going to be tough, you know.
Brown's 25-year-old son reportedly jumped from the vehicle before it crashed. Brown had to be extricated from the wreckage and was pronounced dead at the scene. It was the first day of classes with a unique twist today on the SUNY Orange Middletown campus, along with the normal confusion that comes with the beginning of a new academic year came an additional challenge, as the loss of parking spaces due to construction of a new parking garage and work to build a new science and engineering center has prompted the start of shuttle bus service that takes students and faculty from 3 off-campus lots to the Middletown campus. Shuttle bus riders this morning included William Ansley with the college's IT department.
The parking situation at SUNY Orange has never been convenient up to now. I'm hoping the parking garage will be an improvement. But at least I can find a place to park here, even if I got to take a shuttle to the main campus. So that's definitely better than driving around for 20 minutes desperately looking for a spot in one of the on-campus parking lots.
Clearly, this is a short-term pain, long-term gain situation. Once we get through this semester, which will be hardship for a lot of folks, we'll have approximately 300 more spaces available, and the bulk of those spaces will be for students in the new parking garage along Wayanda Avenue. So again, we get through this semester and we are very excited about the possibility of where we are in the future parking-wise.
And while some were bracing for a semester of a scarcity of on-campus parking spaces and overall parking inconvenience, others today were thankful for the shuttle bus option.
I'm just happy to be able to get to the college.
The SUNY Orange Middletown parking situation will ease by the end of the year with the projected opening of the 300-space parking garage in January. A funeral mass will be held Wednesday at Our Lady of Sorrows Church in White Plains for Stephen Ercolino, the former Warwick resident who was shot and killed by a disgruntled workplace colleague outside the Empire State Building last Friday morning. Ercolino, a vice president of sales for Hazen Import Corporation, had recently moved to New Jersey from Warwick, where his parents still reside. He was gunned down by 58-year-old Jeffrey Johnson, who was later shot and killed by police. 9 bystanders were wounded by police gunfire. The man who wants to unseat Hudson Valley Congresswoman Nan Hayworth in November observed the anniversary of Tropical Storm Irene today in a place that took a direct hit from that devastating storm last year. Democrat candidate Sean Patrick Maloney toured J&A Farm in the town of Goshen, one of the region's farms that suffered serious crop damage, where he sounded a call for a complete dredging of the nearby Wallkill River as part of the long-term solution to the flooding problems that have plagued the region's farmers. Irene drowned an estimated $50 million worth of crops in Orange County's Black Dirt region. Short-term work has since been done to clear drainage ditches and remove some trees from the river. During his visit, Maloney blamed Hayworth for not doing enough to help local farmers and diminish the flood threat. If you're served by a rural post office, you could see the hours your post office branch is open seriously cut back. The Postal Regulatory Commission has given the green light to a plan to cut back hours at about 13,000 post offices nationwide, including 29 in Sullivan County, 23 in Ulster County, and 7 in Orange. The affected post offices would see their daily hours reduced from 8 to 6 or 4 hours, or in a few cases, only 2 hours of operation per day. The hit list is preliminary, and there is no word on when a final decision will be made on or when the reduced hours would be implemented. It's part of the Postal Service effort to deal with its ongoing financial crisis. 2 Sullivan County residents went on a spending spree at a Walmart in the town of Newburgh over the weekend. The town police say they used a stolen credit card to buy computers and tablets valued at more than $3,000. Rock Hill residents 44-year-old Lisa Griffin and 29-year-old Michael Conway are both charged with grand larceny and criminal possession of stolen property. Police say the card had been stolen from a Monticello resident.
Women's rights are under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. When women's rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back.
They say women continue to be under attack when it comes to issues like equal pay and sexual harassment in the workplace, as well as reproductive rights. And Sunday, close to 200 women came to New Paltz to take part in a march and rally to oppose what they say is a war on women. Those who marched down New Paltz sidewalks also called out for minority women's rights and an end to social service budget cuts. Speakers at Peace Park in the village also urged residents to get out the vote this November. The rally and march were held to commemorate Women's Equality Day, the day when the 19th Amendment giving women the right to vote was certified 92 years ago. And members of several organizations gathered in downtown Goshen Saturday to take part in a so-called clean sweep rally to showcase opposition to a pair of local controversial issues: the possible demolition of the Orange County Government Center and the proposed privatization of the Valley View Nursing Home. Among those attending the rally, members of the Civil Service Employees Association, which represents Valley View employees, plus the Taxpayers of Orange County Group and the Orange County Democratic Alliance. Groups oppose County Executive Ed Diana's push for demolition of the government center and construction of a new complex, as well as his call to put the management of the Valley View facility into private hands, which he says will save a sizable amount of county taxpayer money. We can't rule out a shower on Tuesday, but the weather for Wednesday looks great. Tuesday's forecast includes a mix of sun and clouds with a chance of thunderstorms. The highs will be up around 85 degrees. Wednesday will be sunny and pleasant with temperatures topping out at around 80 degrees. Make Record Online your source for breaking news and get on edge on the day by reading tomorrow's edition of the Times Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Banks.